Jesus Christ.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Corey and welcome to Offbeat Motors. Today's topic is a 198 mile an hour Hellcat on the open road. First and foremost, if this is your first time stopping by, make sure you go ahead and you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified whenever I upload, hit the bell icon. So today's topic is William Jefferson, 22-year-old from North Carolina. He has been arrested and being charged with street racing and I believe reckless driving and probably some other infractions as well. Because he posted a video online of him doing 198 miles an hour in a Hellcat on open public roads.
198, boys and girls. It's a true Hellcat, and she still run good.
How about that? It looks like a scene from Fast and Furious. That's 22-year-old William Jefferson behind the wheel of that Dodge Challenger. Authorities say he went over 100 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. He posted that video on YouTube, and then someone sent the video to the State Highway Patrol. Now, Jefferson has been charged.
Now, this is not only dangerous, but it's freaking stupid. There's a time and a place to be doing those types of speeds, and the open highway is not one of them. You cannot predict what's going to happen with the people that are out on these roads that you're whizzing past that have no clue what the hell's about to happen, and next thing you know, there goes somebody whizzing past them, probably scaring the bejesus out of them. You can't predict for animals running out. You know, a lot of these highways and stuff, there's woods close by. You might have deer, whatever it may be that's close by that comes out and you could hit it. It's just a dangerous situation. And it seems to be the hot topic since this gentleman has been arrested for posting it online. And some people say since the cops didn't see it, how can they charge him? Well, they have video evidence, and he pretty much just handed it to him on a silver platter. He said, "Here you go. This is what I did." And if you notice in the video, there is a section where they have the overhead signs on the highway blurred out. Well, the cops that patrol these areas, they know the areas. They can tell where it's at. They're not stupid. They can figure it out, and they can actually pinpoint exactly where you were at, what the speed limit was at the time of when you were filming this video. And they actually said that there was one section where he was 40-mile-an-hour zone. He's doing in excess of 100 miles an hour. So it's a pretty serious situation that he's gotten himself into, and it's going to take quite a bit to get himself out of it. So yes, law enforcement can come after you for posting a video of you breaking the law, even though they didn't see it. All they need is the video evidence. And they can do it. There's been cases where people have been turned in for things, and at that point, even though the officer didn't see it, they can still issue a citation or whatever it may be, and it's basically your word against the other person's word, and you have to, deal it out in court, obviously, to find out if it's going to stick or not. So some officers don't go by that. Some say, well, yeah, I have to see it, but it's up to them. They can or they can't. It's totally up to them. So there's a time and place for it. If you want to find out what your car is capable of doing, the best and safest place is in a controlled environment, and that's at the track. Obviously, it's not always the most ideal for what you're looking for, because say you want to find out what your quarter-mile time is, but the only track next by you is an eighth-mile track. Well, obviously, you can't do a quarter mile in an eighth mile. It's just not going to happen. Well, don't do it on the streets. Find the track, go to the track, do it there. Top speed is another issue. Obviously, there's not a lot of places in the U.S. where you can go and find out just how fast your car will top out. There are some events and whatnot. You can go to like these airstrip. Well, they do 1 mile, like Texas Mile has an event. You can try to see what you can get in a mile there. Granted, it may not be your absolute top speed, but you can get pretty close. If you want to find out exactly what your top speed is and have a couple of miles, you're going to have to go to like Bonneville Salt Flats or something like that when they have where they allow you to do that, when they have the events to allow you to do that. So biggest thing is stay safe, pay attention to people around you. You know, you don't want to be causing an accident and having murder charges or something like that on your hand. And most importantly, if you are going to do something stupid, have the common sense not to film it and then put it on the internet. High speed, everybody speeds. It's pretty much a guarantee that everybody's going to go over the speed limit. I'm not going to say by what, but just don't film it and put it out there. You know, it's the safest bet to ensure that you don't get a ticket for it, because they're probably going to start cracking down on these videos. And just because you say you're in Mexico does not necessarily mean you're completely safe from being prosecuted from your video of street racing and whatnot. If the cops recognize the area, they're going to put 2 and 2 together, and they're going to slap you with whatever fines they can. And, you know, they're not stupid. You live in Pennsylvania, but yet you're going to take your car to Mexico and do some street racing or roll racing and whatnot, and then next thing you know, you're back at your house in the same clothes and everything else. Yeah, highly unlikely. You know, they're not stupid. They know you did it in Pennsylvania. You probably know who I'm talking about, because he's notorious for that. But anyways, just don't do it. And if you do, don't freaking film it. I don't condone you doing it, but just don't film it. And, you know, be safe. That's all I got to say. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the video. If not, oh well, you didn't enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time around.